2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We'll see Detroit and Honolulu.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Honolulu off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Drummond. Marcus Morris is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Jackson in at the one spot.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
There's the dish to Harris. Rebound by Yao. On defense, Detroit. It's a three-point game. No good from Booker.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Kicks to Drummond. On the wing, Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And stolen by Yao. And here's the break. Jumps up, and Havlicek throws it down.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Yao with the block. And he gets it back. Good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harden the pass to Booker. Harden outside. Outside Bosch. Pass to Yao. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Jackson setting the pick here for Drummond. Morris a screen. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Right side Jackson. And the three off target. And so it's Honolulu with it. Outside Bosch. Passes it to Havlicek. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Out of bounds as Honolulu keeps possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Catching up on the changes for Honolulu. Towns, he's checked in for Bosch. Matthews comes in for Havlicek. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Curry subbed in for James Harden. And Jackson gets it to go. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. So it's Detroit now. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. Oh, and a fast break for Honolulu. Curry leading the charge. Shoots it. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Marjanovic checked in for Drummond. Luer comes in for Tobias Harris. Johnson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Robertson. Back to Curry. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Robertson can't hit. Jackson has the open look, and he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Honolulu. Here's Towns. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
A different look for Honolulu. Favors comes in for Yao. And it's Batum in for Robertson. And Detroit with a change here, too. Smith checked in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Bullock. There's a screen by Marjanovic. That's a 2 from Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, for Honolulu, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Johnson. And it's Lure in at the 4 spot. They set the pick. Bullock dishes to Smith. They get a hand on it. Now here's Favors. He kicks it to Curry. The 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got the first basket of the second quarter for Honolulu. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Honolulu.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Great open look there. Bullock's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Curry. And good that time.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Detroit trails by 6. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Well, they pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Here's Bullock. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball, and it's Matthews with the jam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
A lot of new players out there for Honolulu. Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
To the paint. Here's Yao. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Shooting 1.
Honolulu shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Jackson. They get a hand on it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Harden the pass to Roberson. And there's the feed to Bosch. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Chris Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. Harris kicks to Ellenson. No good there. Now Honolulu takes it the other way. Yao the pass to Sprewell. Honolulu passing it around. Roberson gets the bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Yao with the block.
Honolulu foul. Yao Ming. That's his first.
Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Harris. Havlicek, he's checked in for Honolulu. Rose comes in for Roberson. And then for Detroit, Marjanovic checked in for Ellenson. And Andre Drummond is subbed in for Marcus Morris. Rose dishes to Yao. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And Honolulu making a change here. Booker's checked in. Rose against Jackson. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shake. That'll do it for the first half. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it done today.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
That's right. Sometimes the stats are facade. I mean, he's passing the eye test with his impact on the floor, though.
Chris Bosh is out there with Yao. Then it's Harden. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Havlicek in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
It's stolen by Harris. To the inside, Drummond, soft touch off the glass. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Yeah, I think some of the players, Greg, quite honestly, are heavy-legged. I mean, they don't seem to have been warmed up effectively here to start this second half.
And Booker kicks to Bosh. Shoots the 3. No good from Booker. Detroit trails by 9. Harris passes to Caldwell Pope. And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Honolulu. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Yao. Favors comes in for Chris Bosh. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Havlicek. And it's Matthews in for Devin Booker. And a switcher also for Detroit. Smith is checked in. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Curry's checked in for James Harden. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Lure comes in for Harris. Johnson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Matthews. minutes gone in this third quarter now. And with that, the Honolulu lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bullock. Curry against Smith. Here's Towns. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there. And, boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
Smith kicks to Lure. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Batum, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Smith dishes to Bullock. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Off the pick. And finished off by Lure.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
A shot by Curry, no good. Detroit trails by 11. Smith the pass to Lure. That's short off the rim. And so it's Honolulu with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's the pick. Smith kicks to Bullock, expanding his range. That one misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
We keep closing now. We can't just give guys shots, pull to the ball, get our rotations. Let's go.
Well, you can't allow open shots and expect to play for Stan Van Gundy. He'll yank you out of there, guys, quickly.
Yeah, I mean, all five guys need to talk to each other, help each other defensively, and if just one guy slacks off, it's really easy for your defense to break down.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Drummond, Caldwell-Pope out there with Jackson. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Harris in at the small forward. And here's Harden. Yao with a screen on Jackson. Here's Harden. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Yep, it counts. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Roberson, rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got his third rebound on the night. Harris against Havlicek. Harris kicks to Drummond. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Honolulu.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Honolulu. Booker comes in for Andre Robertson. Marcus Morris is checked in for Detroit. Booker with it. Guarded now by Morris. From 11 feet away. Bosh kicks to Yao. From deep. They get it back. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Harris. Misses off the left iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And the wide open shot from Morris. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Here's Bosch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That one on Harris.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Jackson with it. .139 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Honolulu leading by 9. Havlicek outside. Feeds it to Harden. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for it. And Detroit the other way now. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the layup falls.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Yao with the block. Here's Havlicek. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. In the corner, it's Morris. Knocked away. And the bounds. Detroit will retain possession. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 9. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith drives in, and Roberson pulls it down. And here's Honolulu. At one point, they led by 16. The offensive rebound, and that one's good by Favors.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Well, Garrick, that's why we have the score that we have. I mean, the hustle plays are only coming from one team, though, and there's been a big disparity in the effort when you compare the two teams.
Let's go. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
So Honolulu wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.